Hi everybody, this is Dylan from Ellis Home and Garden in Longview. I'm coming to you guys today with a new decorating video. If you watched our video last week, our Mardi Gras video, I appreciate it. Me and Dina had such a great time. So if you're joining us today, guys, you know the drill. Put your name, where you're watching from in the down bar. Any questions or comments throughout this whole video that you would like to ask, please ask those. Dina's going to relay those to me, guys, and we're going to have a fun time. I also want to remind everybody the wreath that we're doing today, which is this one right here behind me, it is available on our website to purchase a kit for it. So you can buy all the materials that come in a kit, the wreath, the flowers, the ribbon, the bows are pre-tied. That kit is $69.99 plus tax, and that includes shipping, guys, so it doesn't matter if you live here in Longview, if you live in Dallas, if you live in New York City, it's all going to be the same price, $69.99 plus tax. And we only have 9 of those kits available that are left in inventory. So make sure you go to our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. You go to our departments tab and then you click on Designs by Ellis. That's going to bring up that link to show you the kit right here. You can make this wreath at home, guys. And what I want you to do is purchase that kit. It's a great price. Everything is on sale that I included in the kit. I'm going to be showing you guys today how to put that together from start to finish. And then when you get your final product, I want you to tag us in your photos on Facebook and on Instagram, because I love to see the final product and see what you guys do with the materials that you get from us here at Ellis. Alright guys, so I want to remind everybody that we're going to start from scratch. We've got our wreath here. It's just a basic 18-inch oval grapevine wreath. Okay, and I want Dina to kind of scan over my table, guys. You know, I always like to keep everything organized. And before you start a project, you want to make sure you have all your materials laid out. You've got your tools over here. I've got my hot glue gun. I've got my scissors. All of that stuff. It's all laid out and ready to go before we begin. So the first thing we're going to do is remove our tags, because you know I cannot stand tags anywhere. So we have a tag here on our grapevine wreath, so we're going to remove that by using scissors. And guys, another thing to keep in mind as we're doing this is you can do this particular wreath we're doing on any size grapevine. You're going to need some more materials. If you have a larger door or a larger space that you want to fill with this wreath, you can definitely pick up a larger grapevine wreath and you can, you know, replicate what we're going to do on a larger frame. But today we're going to stick with the 18-inch grapevine wreath. The reason I like this size is because it's a great, it's not too big, it's not too small. It fits in most areas in anyone's home, whether it be on their door, above their mantle, anywhere. So we're going to start with the 18-inch wreath. And the first thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to put our ribbon. Now, if you look over here one more time, if you buy the kit for $69.99, it comes with 2 pre-tied bows. I tied them bows for you. So see, I'm helping you out. So I've got 2 pre-tied bows, and they're flattened out. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to be, all of this ribbon that we've used in the bows has wire on it. And so we're just going to begin shaping and fluffing our bow. And all you do is you stick your hand in the loop and you pull it apart and you shape the bow. And guys, there's no wrong or right way to do this. You really just pull apart each loop and the wire will take effect that's inside of the ribbon. And as you can see on this particular project, and if you buy the kit too, guys, you will get some pre-tied bows out of this ribbon. So I've got this one here that's kind of a chevron, yellow and gray pattern, which is great for spring. It kind of goes with any decor, any flower choice, which the pink will go really good with this. And then I brought in this burlap and mixed it with the bunnies. And bunnies are not just for Easter, they're cute for spring out in your yard or summer. And they've got the little pink and green tails, and that's why we're going to use the pink peonies and the green fern bush, is because it's going to bring out those little colors in their tail. So, if you don't purchase the kit and you have ribbon at home and you're going to try and replicate this wreath using something else, I'm going to show you how to put together one of these bows. I'm just going to do it one time, guys, for the time. But, you know, you can always, at the end of the video, you can rewind it and fast forward and go back and forth to see how to tie your own bow. So, you're going to pick 2 ribbons of your choice. And here in this video today, guys, we are using these 2 ribbons like I just showed you. So, you want to make sure you open them up and get them ready. And guys, again, put your name, where you're watching from in the down bar. Say hi, give us a thumbs up if you're watching. Me and Dina love to communicate, guys. We had such a great time last week on the Mardi Gras video that I couldn't wait to get here today. Dina even came in on her day off, guys, so we could talk to you and hang out for a little bit. Alright, so we're going to start with our first ribbon. We're just going to drop it to the floor. And we're going to leave a little bit of a tail, guys, so about a 6-inch tail. And we're going to gather that ribbon in our hand and make our first loop. Okay? So we're just going to bunch it together, and remember, you don't want to let go of the ribbon in your hand or your bow will fall apart, and that ain't good. So, you know, hold it together in the middle. We're going to twist it, and the reason we're twisting is because if you don't, guys, the pattern will not be on the right side. So you want to make sure you twist it, make another loop just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to trim that ribbon, another 6-inch tail or so, and now we've got 2 loops. So the next ribbon we're going to do is this chevron print here. We're going to do three loops of it, and you're just going to drop it on the floor and go behind what you already did. Use your same finger, don't let go of this, and then you're going to continue, guys, and you're going to make 3 loops. Some more exciting news that I have for you is on Friday at 10 a.m., which is January 12th, we're going to be doing a Valentine's and spring bow tying video. So we did a Christmas bow tying video. It was very popular. We had lots of views. We had lots of interaction. So if you guys would like to see again how you can do kind of a Valentine's ribbon and put bows on different items, and spring ribbon, we've got a huge selection of spring ribbon, so I'm going to bring all that ribbon out and show you guys how to do different textures, different types, different sizes of ribbon. All of that's going to be on Friday, 10 a.m. on January 12th. So come join us then if you really want to get into how we tie bows and how you can do that. So next thing you want to do is find your pipe cleaner, your piece of wire, your cable tie, anything that you have around that's going to tie this off. I prefer a pipe cleaner, and you're going to place that where your finger was, and you're just going to tie off that bow. Now see guys, that took me just a second to do. This is not a real intense bow, so it's not too hard to do on your own, especially for beginners. And as you can see, this right here is exactly what you have pre-made in your kit if you purchased it. So it was flattened out like that, and see, we're just going to shape it out as well. All right. So again, guys, we're going to start now with our first step on the grapevine wreath, and we're going to add the pre-tied bows onto the wreath. Again, put your name, where you're watching from in the down bar. Even if you don't have any questions, I just love to see where you're watching from. We've had people from all over the world, and I love to see where you guys are watching from. And any questions, don't be afraid. There's no dumb question unless I ask it. But there's no dumb question, so put your question below. I will answer that to the best that I can, and if I don't know it, I'll make something up. All right, so we're going to fluff our other bow out that we got in the kit. And again, we're just putting our fingers inside the loops and shaping it. There's no wrong or right way. You just want to make sure with every material, whether it be ribbon, whether it be, you can't really pull this apart. You can try, but it ain't gonna work. Whether it be the ribbon or the flowers, you wanna make sure you touch each and every piece of everything and really fluff it out and give it a good shape and foundation before you continue your project. All right, you'll notice on one of your bows, guys, that come in the kit, the tails are a little bit longer on one. So see, this one on my right side is going to be a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is put that one near the bottom because I like the tails to kind of cascade. These bows are tied with the pipe cleaner, and we're going to use that pipe cleaner to attach it to the grapevine wreath. Now, this is not like a Christmas wreath. If you've never used grapevine before, it's basically sticks that are just bound together to make a great foundation for a wreath. Or you can actually use it on the table as a table piece, but we're going to use it as a wreath today. So we're going to use our pipe cleaner, and we're just kind of run that pipe cleaner down into the grapevine like that. And then once it's on there, you're going to twist this together really tight because you don't want your bow to be flopping around in the wind like some hair. That's not a good look. And you really want to anchor it and secure it on that wreath. So I'm going to have Dina scan up and show you guys what's going on so far. So as you can see, we've just added our first bow on the wreath using our pipe cleaner. Okay? And see, our tail's already hanging down.
Debbie McGrew, if you can't grip tightly, say arthritis, is there a cheater way to hold the ribbon to make it?
Hi, Debbie. To anchor it on the wreath, you can easily pull this apart. It's not very tough at all, but, excuse me, if you have a hard time, anchoring it in there because of the arthritis or something, you could actually twist the, let me see. You could take this pipe cleaner and you could, fold it over like this and twist it. Put a little hot glue and then just stick that down in the grapevine. But it's kind of hard to wedge something that is this flimsy into that stiff grapevine, so that's why we like to tie it. And you don't have to tie it really, really tight. Was there any Debbie? But you want it tight enough where you can you're sure that it's not gonna come out of the wreath.
About holding the bow, you say hold the bow tightly.
Oh yes, there is really no cheater way, Debbie. You kind of have to just keep your hand right here in the middle. And I'm not like gripping it really tight. You just want to make sure that whenever you make your loops and form your loops, that nothing is coming apart in the middle, because this is where you anchor and tie off your bow. All right, guys, so once you get this on there, do not just leave it like that, okay? Because a lot of people, that's where they have a mistake, is they just put it on there and they're like, oh, I'm done. No, you ain't. So you want to just put that bow on there, and then you want to fluff it and touch every single piece and shape it, because just like that bow was in that box all smashed down, we wouldn't tie that bow on there like that either. So you want to make sure you take it once. That's why you want to anchor it tightly, is that you can really shape it and fluff it as you go. And again, all this wire has ribbon in it. And if your ribbon starts to fray like that, no worries. Get some scissors and just trim it, and trim it kind of at an angle so it makes a good finished product.
Rebecca says if you buy the kit, the bows are already tied for you.
Yes, Rebecca just reminded you guys, if you buy and purchase our kit on our Facebook page at ellishomeandgarden.com, you get all of these materials we're using today, $69.99 plus tax. That includes your shipping all over the world, and the bows are pre-tied. I did you guys a favor. But I wanted to show you earlier in the video how to tie a bow, just in case you had extra ribbon at home and you were just wondering how I put those together. So, another great tip, guys, if you've got wired ribbon, you can do anything with this, okay? You can use ribbon for all different projects. It doesn't have to be just a wreath because of the wire. So what we're going to do is you can actually take it and roll it up, you know, just like you're rolling a fruit roll up. Now I'm hungry again. Y'all know how I like food. And then you can just pull it at the end, and see, it creates a little curl effect. You can also, you know, go like this and see how it's got the kind of wave. So you can do all kinds of stuff with wired ribbon, especially this smaller ribbon. I think this is a 1.5 inch ribbon here, or 2 inch ribbon. It's great for all different purposes in your home. So today I'm just kind of bend it like that. And you know, you can shape and bend your ribbon any way that you want to do it. All right, now that we've got our first bow on, we're going to continue and put our second bow on the wreath, okay? So we're going to take our bow, again, fluff it out. Again, if you guys have any questions, don't be shy. Thanks, Debbie, for your question. Any other ones that you have while you're watching the video, I'd love to hear about those. All right. So, now we have our next bow done. Again, we've got the pipe cleaner on the back, and you can put bows anywhere on your wreath, but today on this particular wreath, kind of over here, we're going to put one near the bottom and one near the top. So we've got the one on the bottom here, and now we're going to go to the top of the wreath, and we're going to add this bow. Again, how we're going to attach that is just placing the grapevine through, oh, not the grapevine, the pipe cleaner through the top of the grapevine, just like that, and twist it off. And guys, this is where I would use a piece of wire. If you have trouble, sometimes you buy these grapevine wreaths that are so confined and compact that you can't get a pipe cleaner down in there because it's so flimsy. You can buy a thicker gauge wire, floral wire, and that's how you could tie your bow off if you wanted to, but these wreaths aren't bad. But if you were doing another project, that's when I would use a piece of wire. I'm not really fond of wire, but that's when I would, because it's sharp and pointy, and you can just stab it through that wreath, no problem, like a pierce in the ear or something. So it's not hard at all. Alright, so we're going to twist that off, and then again we're going to shape our bow. Okay, it's a good thing to have it secure so that way when you pull around on it, nothing is coming off or, you know, getting affected by it. Alright guys, so we have completed step 1, which is we removed all of our tags, and then we took our ribbon, our pre-tied bows, or in your case if you tie a bow, put those bows on here, one at the top, one at the bottom. We secured them with the pipe cleaner on the grapevine. So Gina's going to come up close for you real quick before we move on and show you guys what we've got going on here. If you have any questions while we do this, guys, put your name and where you're watching from down below in your question. Any requests, any comments that you'd like to see in the future on our Facebook page, or any videos that you'd like to see, any new material, put that as well in the comment section. Alright, I'm just going to clean this ribbon up off the floor so I don't fall down and kill myself in this video, because I don't want to go viral that way. Okay, now the next thing we're going to add is our pink peonies flowers. Okay, in the kit you get 4 stems. There's 3 buds on each stem, so you really got 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 buds that you're going to put on this particular wreath. You can use whatever type of flowers you want if you're doing this on your own, but in this particular kit today we're using this. And this 18-inch wreath is a great size because you get a great full gorgeous wreath for the spring season, but also you're not having to overbuy and overspend in materials. This wreath is only $69.99 retail, so you know that is great. And because you know, if you have the larger the wreath, the more money you're going to put into the materials and into the cost, and so this is really a great size. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice is take this tag off. We don't want that on the wreath. And we're going to actually leave this first one together. So as you can see, it's kind of stair-stepped up, which is great. I love this. So it's got the larger stem, the medium, and then the small. And so we're going to take our wire cutters. Okay, wire cutters you can buy at any floral store or Lowe's or something. And you want to just trim the bottom of that stem. And then get rid of that. Drop it on the floor. Okay. we're going to trim it a little bit more. Guys, depending on how you want your wreath to turn out, and we're going to put this one at the bottom, and how long of a, effect and long stem you want, that's how short you will trim it. So it's kind of up to you, but you want to make sure you don't trim it up where you're going to knock off this stem. Because see how this bottom one starts right here? If you trim it too far, that bottom one will fall off, and then we just don't want that to happen. So let's not go that far. So we're going to take our hot glue. I've got a hot glue gun over here. Oh, Lord, this is crazy. Okay, we've got a hot. It helps if you put sticks in your glue gun because that really makes it work. And plug it in because I've done that before. All right, so we're going to put a little glue on there. Okay. Be careful, this is really hot. I've got shorts on, I'll probably burn my legs up. And we're going to put this stem right underneath this bow, kind of at an angle to the right. Okay? Make sure you stick it far into the grapevine so it's really got a hold on it. Okay, and then we're just going to kind of shape it. I kind of want it going down to the left. Again, I'm going to push that in a little farther. And guys, don't get discouraged. Don't put one stem in and give up. Okay, because it really takes a minute for your wreath to take shape. But, as you can see, we put in our first stem, and I kind of put it down at a downward right angle. I like to do that on a lot of my wreaths. If you look over here on this one, as you can see, that's the first step that we did. And guys, if you purchase our kit, you can follow this video step by step and create it at your home. You can use your own imagination. We also have pictures of the final product on our Facebook page. So if you're one of those photographic memory people like me and you just want to check the wreath out and then replicate it, while you're working on it at home, that works too, and that's all located on our Facebook page. So we're going to go with our next stem. So take another stem, take the tag off. All right. And now we're going to cut this one apart, guys. So see here, you can see on each section how there's one little stem, and we're going to cut this apart just like that. And I think I'll leave the top two together. So we're going to cut that about right underneath that piece of greenery. Okay, so this is what we have from that stem. We're going to set this larger one. See, this is the one that was at the bottom. Set the larger one to the side, and we're going to go with the top one. I am actually going to trim that down just a little. Okay, and this one, guys, we're going to put up here at the top. Great tip, I just remembered. With these floral stems that we're using, all of them are on wire. The great thing about artificial flowers is you can bend them, you can shape them, you can put them wherever and however you want. Real flowers, oh my God, don't get me started because they just snap off or break and you have to wire them and it's really a pain. So this has wire in it, meaning you can, bend the stem all different types of ways, which makes it really easy and really fun to create something, that's artificial. So what I've done is I've kind of pulled them apart here, kind of in a natural thing. Don't ever bend it like this because that ain't cute and you don't find flowers in your yard that are growing like that. So you want this, even though it's artificial, to look as realistic as possible. So we're going to take a little bit of glue. My God, my stick's falling out again. Okay, take a little bit of glue. And we're going to secure this one at the top of the wreath behind the bow. Oh, Lord. And guys, again, this grapevine, sometimes it's tough, so you really kind of have to just shove it down in there. And you're not going to hurt anything or break anything, so don't worry about that. Alright, now that we've kind of got that in there, we're just going to shape our wreath. And you kind of have to get back here and take a look at it. Just like that. And as you can see on the bottom section that we've done here, I'm just moving some stuff around to make it look and achieve the look that I want. And as you can see, even though we haven't put any greenery in this particular wreath, our shape is already starting to take... No, is that right? Our shape is already starting to take effect. So, see, and all we've done is just added some flowers and some ribbon so far. So, before we move on for anything else, if you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask about this step. Put your name where you're watching from below. I'm going to have Dina get real close for a second and show you kind of, guys, up close what we've got. We've got our ribbon, we attached it to the wreath, and then we took our peonies flowers and then we attached them as well. So, Again, for anyone who's just joining us, guys, I'm so glad to see you today. I had such a good time last week on our Mardi Gras video, and I'm glad you're here today. And we have got these kits available on our website. So everyone always asks each week, do you guys ship? Do you guys ship? And we don't ship on our website anymore, but these particular kits that we're going to do for this wreath right here, which is what we're making today, I'm showing you guys how to do it from start to finish. We have 9 kits left on our website, ellishomeandgarden.com. You find the wreath kit at $69.99 plus tax. That includes your shipping all over the world. So if you're in Cancun drinking a margarita, drink one for me. And you can get on your phone and get on the Wi-Fi and order a wreath kit. And anybody who purchases a wreath kit, please, when you get finished with your final product, tag us in your photos on Instagram and on Facebook at Ellis Home and Garden, because I love to see what your finished product looks like with the materials that we get here.
Rebecca just put the website up.
Oh, Rebecca just put the website, guys, in the down bar. So for anybody who's looking, and if you have a hard time with computers like me, I can't even find Google half the time, you can go on there, click that link, it'll take you right to the page, and you can purchase a kit that way. All right, and also, guys, if you don't have a kit, don't worry, because you can take these steps that I'm showing you and use those with any type of wreath in the future that you might do. And tag us in those photos too, because I want to see. All right, so we have completed the pink peonies in the bottom of the wreath. I'm probably saying that wrong, so if I'm saying it stupid, y'all put a comment below and tell me. So I put the pink flowers at the bottom, and now we're going to do something similar at the top to complete the top section. And then we're going to move on to our greenery. So again, any questions, y'all be sure to ask. Take another stem, okay, and take the tag off. And I'll remind anybody who's just watching, we started off with 4 of these stems, and that's all we're going to use for this wreath. It's an 18-inch grapevine oval wreath. Great size for any door, above your mantle, in your bedroom, for a gift. Mother's Day is coming up. I know it's just January, guys, but girl, May will be here before we know it. So, it's a great time to pick those items up. All right, so now we're going to cut off that bottom one again. And just because I'm cutting them off and setting them to the side, does not mean we're not going to use them, because we are. I'm just going to do them in a little bit different order. Okay, I'm going to trim this long stem off again as well. And, guys, also, before you glue something and permanently secure it in the wreath, play around with it. See where you like it. See where the shape is that you want to put it at, because the good thing about these is you can still stick them in the grapevine and kind of get a shape going, and then go back and glue them at the end if you're more comfortable that way. If you're a first-time wreath maker, if you've never done this before, don't get discouraged, girl. It's going to be okay. All you got to do is just play around with it and have fun, okay? Don't get so serious when you do a wreath, because this is fun. This is where you use your creativity. Sometimes, you have to walk away from a project, take a drink of wine or a bottle, and then come back to it, and you'll be good to go. You might not be seeing clearly, but you'll be good to go. So, just be patient. Patient is the best thing I could tell anybody who wants to make a wreath for the first time. They ask me all the time, how do you do that? Patience, because I have got irritated before, and it just does no good. So, okay. So we're gonna put this stem here at the very top, and that's kind of be our top focal point at the top of the wreath. And again, I'm going to trim it just a little bit more. And the good thing about these pink flowers is they're already kind of layered. So see, instead of taking 2 stems individually and put them like this, they're already done in a layer. Oh, cool. So use our hot glue. I could have got an extension cord, but I didn't think about that. So we're just going to have to make this work. We're going to put this at the top of the wreath, and we're just going to kind of wedge it down in the grapevine. Be careful, guys. Don't push too hard and let your finger go down and hit that hot glue, because, trust me, you'll be cussing and saying other things. And
your sister is so funny.
Trying to warn you. Morgan, what did you say on there?
I'm dead. You don't have patience.
See, my sister's on there, guys, telling me I don't have patience. I try. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to take another one of these stems. Take the tag off, because that's tacky. And we're going to cut the bottom one off again. So as you can see, we've got the 3 bottom ones that I've removed. Don't worry, I haven't thrown these away. I'm just going to set them to the side, and we're going to continue to add them on the wreath as we continue. Okay, we're going to trim this. And guys, before I go, I'm going to have Gina kind of go up and give you a close-up, because it kind of gives you a better idea of what it looks like. So I'm going to have her scan up on this one that we've added so far. At the top, we just added some ribbon, and we have added some the flowers. So that's where we are right now, and now we're going to continue adding our flowers. So guys, put your name where you're watching from down below. I love to see where you're watching from all over the world. We had such a great time last week. And And also, let me know if you got your Christmas stuff down, because that was where I'm going to start judging. Because, listen, I went to a friend's house the other day, and oh my God, they had their Christmas tree up still, and I'm like, girl, it is January 8th, take that down. And so, and also, last time in the Mardi Gras video, I talked to you guys about if you had your Christmas tree and you left it up all year and did different seasons on it. If you do that, let me know below. Put your name and let me know you do that. And I expect pictures, okay? I want to see your stuff, so put it on Facebook and tag us and send us private messages with your pictures. We have people do a New Year's tree. We had Mardi Gras. We had a Mardi Gras mantle last week. If you missed that, it's on our Facebook page. But any Mardi Gras trees that you do, put those on there. I want to see. And what's the next season, I guess? Valentine's Day is coming up. You could do a Valentine's tree. You could do an Easter tree. All of that stuff. So don't be shy, guys. Show me. All right. Now we're going to add our next group of stems. Again, these have wire in the stem, so it's really easy to maneuver and, you know, place and shape where you want to in your wreath. So we're going to add a little hot glue again. And we're going to stick it right there on this side of the bow underneath. Just like that. And we kind of got it going at a right angle again. So I'm going to have Dina scan up and show you that before we move on, guys. And I've always said you don't have to use hot glue in certain projects. This one you do. It's very important that you glue and secure each stem, because especially if you put it on a door, when you close the door, you don't want the stem to fall out on the floor, because that is trashy. So you want to make sure you secure it and place every single stem in there while you do it. Okay, guys. So we only have 3 stems left, these 3 stems. So we've got, I want you to take a look at this one. So as you can see, we've kind of added the bottom pink flowers, and then we've added the 4 at the top, and now we're going to add the 3 large blooms on the left side. And you know, you can shape and you can put together a wreath any way you like, any design you want. Some people do half the wreath, some people do the whole wreath. This one right here is just the most bang for your buck, because we're not using so much in materials. That way your outcome and your cost is not so extensive, you know. Because, you know, I get carried away. I have a shopping problem, so if you guys have a 12-step program for me, give me the link below. But I just shop, and then I get home and have all these materials in my wreath. I wanted to be this small, turns out to be this big. So this one is great. Again, find this on our Facebook page, our website at Ellis Home and Garden. We've got 3 blooms left, and this particular wreath we're doing, we're kind of going off center. So we're doing the left side here, and then it's kind of going down to the right and cascading. Again, you want everything you do that's artificial, whether it be a flower arrangement, whether it be a wreath, you want it to look natural. You don't want the flowers to be bent like this, because nothing grows like that in the yard. If anything, you just want to add a slight little curve to the flower to make it look more realistic. Alright, we're going to add this next one about right here, and as you can see, I haven't added any glue yet. I'm just kind of playing with it and sticking it in like I told you guys. That might be the best option for first-time wreath makers. And then, you know, as you get more comfortable, you'll just glue and then go right along as you go. Okay.
Rachel from Germany, all decorations down, moving back to Texas in March, be making wreaths.
Hi, Rachel.
If you're using a styrofoam base, would you recommend pins as well as glue to hold them together in the summer heat?
Hi, Rachel. Thank you for Germany. Good, girl. What's bringing you back to Texas? Put that down below. And if you come back to Texas, we've got 5 locations, girl. So find us on Facebook and look at one of those locations and come see us. And me and Dina are in the Longview store. So if you see us, come give us a hug and say hi. Yes, if you're using a styrofoam base instead of a grapevine base, and guys, if you don't know what she's talking about, they have wreath forms that are like this, but they're styrofoam. And you could just actually glue the edge of your flower and stick that into the styrofoam. The only way you'd need pins to secure anything is if you used some type of ribbon to, you know, sometimes people wrap styrofoam wreath, and I don't know why I'm doing that, I'm getting dizzy. Anyway, you know, you can wrap the styrofoam wreath with ribbon and use those pins to attach and secure it. But if you're just using the wreath form and you want it to stay white, which is most of them are white or they're green styrofoam, just stick the flower into it with some hot glue and that should secure it. So thanks, Rachel, for your question.
I'm going to butcher her name, but I'm just going to call you Marie. She's watching from Mozambique.
Oh, hey, Marie. Well, thanks for watching, girl. I hope you're having a good day today. Me and Dina are. If you can, I don't know if you can see. Maybe she can show you out the window. It's real nasty here in Texas and Longview. It's kind of like raining and like misty, and that's the worst thing. I'd rather have a flood or I'd rather it be dry, because this mist gets on my nerves. But it was just beautiful. A couple days ago it was sunny. It was like 55, 60 degrees. But you never know about the weather here. So how's the weather there, Maria? All right, guys, so we're going to put some hot glue, and we're going to attach it at the top. And again, we're going to go right over here on the left side. Just like that. Ooh, I'm getting so excited because it's starting to turn out really good. And you will too, so see, don't get discouraged because as you continue, your project will flow, your outcome will look better and better and better, and that wine will be getting emptier and emptier and emptier, and everything will be good to go. All right, we've got 2 more stems left before we move on to the next step. If you guys
Debbie Cruz is asking, do we still do the tutorials
Hey Debbie, what kind of tutorials?
in the store?
We don't do them in store anymore. We do offer floral classes. They're over for the year, but they will be coming out again for the springtime. But that's when we're doing these tutorial videos, Debbie's, because we've reached so many more people and helped so many more people achieve that level of creativity that they want to achieve on the videos, because we've reached people from Germany, from all over the world. So, but if you have a question, girl, come in and ask us, and we will, help you the best that we can. All right, so we're going to continue to add these, and guys, we're on the step where we're just adding the flowers. So if you've missed anything, if you're just catching up and watching with us, put your name where you're watching from, that question below. Dina is watching those questions for me, and she's going to ask any of those questions that you have. Remember, there is no dumb questions, so just put those below, guys. All right, we're going to add a little glue, and we're going to add this next one right here in the middle. And guys, don't forget, you're going to have to move stuff around just like with any project as you add more material to it. And you're just going to move your ribbon up and then kind of place it like that. All right. All right, guys. So we have added all of our flowers except for that one last one. Before I add this, I'm going to have Dina zoom in and show you guys up close, and might give you a better idea of what we're working with here. Again, if you're just watching, we're coming to you from the Longview location of Ellis Home and Garden. And guys, people ask every day if we ship. And if I break this table down, y'all don't laugh, but if they ask every day if we ship, and we do have 9 of these kits available for this wreath. You get a box at your door. It's like Christmas morning. You get the flowers in it. You get the greenery, the pre-tied bows, and the actual 18-inch grapevine wreath itself. All of that is $69.99 plus tax. The shipping is included, guys, all over the world. You can get it in Germany, you can get it in Longview, you can get it in Dallas. So if you want to create this at home, it's really fun, it's really easy. You have my tutorial video here that we're doing today, and we have pictures of the finished product so that can help you if you're going to see a step-by-step process as you do it. And make a girl's day out of it, guys. Get you and your girlfriend a kit. You guys stay at home, turn on the Golden Girls, and put this wreath kit up, and you guys will have a great day and have a great wreath at the end of it as well. So we're going to add our last flower here, and again, we're just attaching all of this stuff by using hot glue. And if you're just watching, it's very important you glue and secure everything in here, because if this wreath especially is going on a door somewhere that it's getting a lot of movement, you don't want the flower to come out because somebody will step on it. It's just not a good idea. So make sure you glue and secure everything in the wreath, and hot glue is the only way that I know to secure it in there. So that'd be the best way. All right. So we're going to put some more glue, and we're going to add this one kind of over here on the left side. I'm going to have to get in front of you for just a second, guys, so I can kind of see. All right, and see, I'm just moving things around, and now we have added all of our flowers. So I'm going to have Dina zoom in while I tell you. We had 4 stems that we started off before we started this step. They each had 3 buds on each stem, so 12 buds total. This is the 18-inch wreath, and we just added the bows at the beginning, and we have added our flowers. Now, guys, if you don't have a kit at home, you don't want to buy a kit, say you hate pink, you can do this technique with any type of flower, whether it be sunflowers, hydrangeas, roses, anything, and you just want to make sure that you, I like to do the top of the wreath a little heavier than the bottom. And so I have this kind of as my focal point, and then at the bottom here I just have a little bit to add and complete the project. So again, we have done this step by step so far on our page, and at the end of this video, when we get done later, guys, you can rewind and fast forward as many times as you want. Share it, guys. Help some more people, achieve that wreath that they want to achieve. And so this is what we've done so far. We're on step 2, so now we're going to move on to step 3, which is the greenery. Okay. If you go in the store and you see greenery, there's tons and tons of choices and varieties. And one of my favorites that we're going to use on this wreath, because this is so bright and green and fresh, and like when you see your door and you see that wreath, you're going to go, oh my God, spring is coming, even though it looks like that outside. But spring is coming. This gets me excited because another great tip is, once this wreath is complete, ta-da, that was fast. I feel like I'm on a cooking show. You know how they bring that pot out of the stove and you're like, girl, you didn't cook that. But anyway, once you have the finished product, with these great spring colors, you can incorporate Easter's or Valentine's is coming up. Stick a heart right there in the middle of it. You know, you can buy those picks that have hearts on them or something for Valentine's Day, or a sign that says "Be Mine" or whatever. You know, you can put that there for Valentine's Day. Take that out and remove it. Then you could add a bunny for Easter, which is April 1st this year, so it's right around the corner. You know, you can add a bunny accessory in there as well. And then you can take that out and add something for the rest of the spring season, whether it be a bird or a bird cage or a frog, you know, whatever you want, you can add that in there as well. So you really can get multi-purposes out of this wreath. Okay, so back to the greenery. I kind of got off subject. But anyway, this greenery is one of my favorites. It's really green, really fresh, and really natural looking, and kind of, you know, moves back and forth like you would find this leather fern bush out in a greenhouse. And if you've never been to one of our stores, guys, we don't just have indoor products. We've got a huge, huge greenhouse at all 5 locations. We've got tons of beautiful plants. Spring is coming up, so we're going to have plants running out our ears. All different kinds, all different sizes, everything. So come see us. We've got great prices on plants coming up, and you know, it'd be a great time to fix your yard up as well.
Debbie asked, how do you get the signs to stay without falling?
Hi, Debbie. That is a good question. I wish I had a sign in here I would show you. What you do, we're just going to use this tablet as a sign, okay? So if this was your sign and it said "Be Mine," what you're going to do is flip it over, and you can buy, remember that stem we cut off right here? You can actually take one of these stems and trim it and place it on the back of your sign like this, lay it on the table, and then you can take your hot glue and you can put hot glue on that and let it dry, and that's going to put a little stem on your sign. Turn your sign back around, and then you can stick, using that stem, stick your sign down into the wreath and secure it that way. And still put a little hot glue, but if you don't put too much hot glue, it's very easy to remove it. It's not going to like stay in there really tight. And then, you know, you can remove it from season to season to season. So thanks, Debbie, for that question. I hope my tablet demonstration did the trick. All right, so now we're going to add our greenery, guys. This is the third step and final step in our wreath. And you can find all of this in that kit that we have available on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. Rebecca put the link below in the down bar, so if you're bad with computers like me, then you can definitely find it easily like that. All right, now here's the greenery, and here's a tip that I want to share with everybody. A lot of people would see this stem of greenery and go, oh my God, that is not very much. Let's just stick the whole thing in there. Let's not, okay, because that is, you know, I want to get you the most money, the most bang for your buck out of the product. I'm going to hit myself now with this. So, you know, this has multiple stems on it, just like any Christmas video we've done, any fall video. So as you can see, as I kind of pull it apart, there's 3 different stems on this piece of greenery. This is kind of like a bush. So I've kind of separated it for you. So see there, if you'd have put that whole thing in there, it would have worked out okay, but you'd have had to buy more and more greenery. And if you get too much greenery, your wreath looks cluttered and congested. I mean, you don't want that. You want to keep it as clean and as fresh and as realistic, that's a big word, quotations, realistic as possible. So I kind of pulled it apart, and you can see I have 3 separate stems on this bush, this fern bush. So what we're going to do, use your wire cutters, guys. You always want to have wire cutters. And you want to trim each section off. So there's 1 section, there's 2 sections, and there's 3. So again, there's 3 sections on each stem, drop that. 3 sections on each stem, and then there's 4 total, so that's 12, right? You know, I can't do math. So that's 12 pieces of greenery, and 12 pieces of greenery, and we had 12 flowers as well. So it kind of just worked out that way. It won't always work out that way, but it did this time. So we're going to get a piece of our greenery, okay? And this is awesome because each stem has multiple pieces of greenery on it, and they kind of, you know, go in their own way as if they were growing out of the ground. And we're going to put a little hot glue on there. And then we're going to add one right here in the middle of these flowers. Be careful, guys, as you secure it in there because you don't want to burn yourself like I just did. You don't want to burn yourself with hot glue. So we've just added 1 in there so far, and as you can see how natural that looks, I'm going to have Dina kind of zoom in and show you guys before we move on for anything else. Guys, if you have any questions, put those down below because we love to hear your questions. Put your name, where you're watching from. Even if you don't have a question, I love to know where you're. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video so far. And before we move on anymore, I want to remind everybody, this kit comes with the pre-tied bows, but I'm going to do a spring and Valentine's bow tying video on Friday at 10 a.m. I think it's January 12th. This Friday, 10 a.m., bow tying. So make sure you tune in for that, guys. I'm going to show you how to tie all different kinds of ribbons. We did a Christmas one. It's going to be similar, but, you know, some people just do better if they see a different type of ribbon, not Christmas. You know, you want to blank that out of your mind, you know that it's over. And so we're going to do spring ribbon, and we're going to do Valentine's, we're going to do some Easter ribbons, we're going to do some colorful ribbons, and I'm going to show you what you can do with types of bows that we tie, whether you put them on a plant, whether you put them on a wreath, whether you put them on a garland, all different types. That's going to be Friday, 10 a.m. So, you know, get your friends together, guys. Come watch me at 10 a.m. All right, we've added one piece of greenery. Whew, I'm exhausted. How about y'all? We're going to continue now, and what we're going to do is just take another piece of our greenery here, and we're going to, let me do this one. And we're going to put a little glue on there, and the reason we're putting glue is because we're anchoring it and securing it into the wreath. Oh my God, I'm burning myself. We're going to put that one kind of at a downward angle. And as you can see, everything's starting to blend and go good, guys. Did y'all watch the Golden Globes? I don't know why, I just thought about that. But did you watch the Golden Globes? I watched it the other day. It was so good. I mainly just watched the red carpet, but Oprah's speech was really good. I'm glad she didn't have her hair in that ponytail because she's been wearing that a lot and I can't do it. But, you know, it was really good. So I just wonder, if you watched the Golden Globes, give us a thumbs up. Okay, we're going to add the next one. And again, with this greenery, you can just kind of bend it, okay? And we're going to put it over here on this side right here. Oh, Lord. I got to get me an extension cord. I'm going to rip it out of the wall. So we're going to put a little greenery. And then we're going to secure it into the wreath. Oh, Lord. I'm hurting myself. Okay. So we're going to add one more piece of greenery to the bottom, but before, I'm going to have her scan up one more time. Guys, ask me any questions that you have, anything you want to see us do here at Ellis, put those down below for sure, and we will answer those. All right, we're going to take another piece of our greenery, and we're going to tear the tags off. And then again, if you're just watching, make sure you take your greenery and you kind of pull it apart so you can see that you've got 3 individual sections of greenery below. Look at that. It looks dead, like plants in my house. You know, real plants. But anyway, take your wire cutters and then trim each individual piece off of the stem as we go. Okay. And also, if you watched our Mardi Gras video last week, guys, I showed you how to do a Mardi Gras mantle from start to finish. And, I sit on that glue gun. Anyway, so if you watch that video and you're just now completing your Mardi Gras project, your Mardi Gras mantle, definitely want to see those. So send us a private message, tag us in your photos on Facebook and on Instagram at Ella's Home and Garden, because Dina and I love to look at those. Love to see what you guys accomplish from watching our videos and taking our tips and stuff. And sometimes people do stuff that I didn't give you a tip for, and it looks really, really good. And I get inspired just by seeing other people's work as if you would seeing, you know, anybody else's as well. So again, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're just watching that video for the Mardi Gras stuff is on our Facebook page. Just scroll back. I think it was last Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was last Wednesday. But you can scroll back. You'll find that video on there. We had a great time. And there's lots of tips on there. I had posable jesters swinging from the lamps. I had little crowns on there. And it's a great video to show you how to use that leftover Christmas decor and incorporate it into your Mardi Gras stuff. So all of that stuff is located on our Facebook page. All right, we're going to add one more piece of greenery at the bottom, and we're done with the bottom section. So we're going to add the smallest piece out of those 3 that we cut, which is this one right here. Oh, Lord, I'm going to show y'all something real quick. You see that piece of tag left on there? Make sure you take the time to take that off, because, I mean, I can see that stuff. Like when I walk up to a wreath, even the stuff I've done here, I've accidentally left a piece on there, and it's sticking in and I'm like, oh my God, I can see the piece of paper on there, and that takes the realistic factor out of it, so make sure you remove all that. All right, now guys, you know, this is pretty how it is already, but if you want to kind of make sure you move from right to left, and as you can see, you'll see where you have a space, and you have a space right here. So that's where we're going to add this piece of greenery. right there at the top, just like that. And guys, before you know it, the bottom of the wreath is done, okay? That quick, that simple. You see here how this is pretty and elegant, but it's not overdone. You can definitely overdo your greenery and your filler. That's what I call this stuff. It's filler, because you take any spaces that you have in the wreath and you fill them up with the greenery. And you can definitely overdo it. I've overdone it before, and sometimes it doesn't look bad. It just makes your stuff so expensive because you don't know the correct amount of greenery to put, and so you overbuy like I've done in the past. And so, you know, this here we've only used 4 stems out of those bushes, and we've used them on this wreath at the bottom. So, you know, I mean, you want to make sure you just put enough where it looks realistic, it looks full and pretty, but don't overdo it. Why are you smiling? Is Morgan still making comments? Okay, I'll kill her. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the top, guys. And we're going to take a piece of our greenery and we're going to start at the very top, just like we did with these pink flowers. Okay, again, we're attaching that by using hot glue. Okay, we're going to put a little hot glue on there. Then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to attach this at the top. And make sure you kind of pull it apart and spread it so it looks natural. And we've just added one so far. I'm going to have Dina scan it and show you guys what one looks like. And again, if you want to purchase this kit, Rebecca put the link below. And the kit includes everything that we're doing today. It's $69.99 plus tax. And that is including your shipping, guys, all over the world. Take advantage of the kits. We only have 9 left, I think, so it's a great time to, you know, get those. All right. Just like we did the bottom, we're going to continue adding our greenery and make this wreath finished and full. That's what the effect you want to get. So, I'm going to put a little hot glue on there. Go over here to this side, to the right side, and add a little bit of greenery there as well. Okay? So we've added 2. And as you can see, if you don't like ribbon, if you're not a fan of ribbon, which I think everybody's a fan of ribbon, but you don't have to put ribbon in a wreath that you create. I don't always put ribbon in a wreath, but the ribbon factor really helps add a fullness, and most of our ribbon here is 60 off our spring ribbon, closeout ribbon, and you don't use but like a couple yards of each kind on your wreath, and it makes a great filling component, and you don't have to, again, spend all that money on materials. Because I see stuff on Pinterest sometimes, and it's like a stunning wreath, and then you go and look at the material cost, and it's outrageous. So, you know, by using the techniques and tips that I've shown you today, using the ribbon and tying the bows and putting those bows on there, adding the small amount of greenery and a larger head flower, you know, it really takes up some of that space and is really easier for you to achieve that look without overspending. So that's just a tip for you guys, a helpful tip. All right, we've got 2 stems of greenery left. Again, we're going to continue adding those. We're going to remove the tags. We haven't had too many questions today, so guys, you must be getting this. So I expect to see all of your wreaths done, and I expect them to be on the door with a picture, and tag us on Facebook and on Instagram. All right. Let's see.
Diana said thanks for sharing her wreath.
Oh, you're welcome, Diana. It was gorgeous. Guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, Diana watched our Mardi Gras video. She did a Mardi Gras wreath. And guys, go check it out and give her a thumbs up and like her picture. It's an awesome, awesome wreath. You can find it on our Facebook page at Ellis Home and Garden. And I think Rebecca just posted it a couple days ago, so it's on there. And you guys got to check it out. She did a really, really good job. All right, we're going to take another piece of this greenery, and we're going to go and continue on the right side here.
Cindy's asking, do you use a special type of wire cutters or just...
Hi, Cindy. Thanks for your question. No, ma'am. We use... Oh, God, that's hot. We use just some heavy-duty wire cutters. You can buy all different wire cutters from... I have some that I use here, like professional wire cutters. They're like $30. And that seems like a lot of money, but it doesn't hurt your hand. They're very easy. You can find them on the electrical aisle at a hardware store. But you just want to make sure you get some good ones that cut really good, because if you have thicker stems like this here, you know, you want to have something where you can just barely press it and it will clip, because you can buy cheap wire cutters and it will ruin your life. It will ruin your day. So make sure you get just a good pair. This one I think right here was like $12 for these wire cutters here. Okay, so now we're going to continue to add our greenery. So thanks for your, what was her name?
Cindy.
Thanks for your question, Cindy. We're going to go and continue to add our greenery. I'm gonna have to get in front of you for just a second, guys, while I anchor this in there. Okay? So, this is what we've gotten so far. We've kind of got half of the wreath done. I want Dina to stand up and show you guys what we've done so far. Oh, I see Mary's watching. Hey, girl. I haven't seen you forever. Are you still at Burlington? Tell me below if you're still at Burlington. I was going to go in there the other day and say hi, but I didn't know if you still work there. Or at Dick's Sporting Goods. I think you told me that you work there. All right, guys, we're going to continue adding our greenery. Again, any questions, please ask those below. Put your name, where you're watching from today. And we're coming to you if you're just joining us from the Longview location. We have 5 locations here at Ellis. We have Longview, Marshall, Beaumont, Texarkana, and Bossier. So check us out. The information for those locations are on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com along with these wreath kits. So check it all out on there. Okay, we're going to clip these again. And guys, we've got 4 pieces of greenery left, and we're nearing the end of this project. Isn't this fun? I mean, I've had a great time today, and you could do the same thing at home. So, we're going to add another piece of our greenery. Let's see. My stomach's growling. I'm hungry. Okay. Another piece of this greenery here. We're going to go over here to the left side and begin here. Okay. We're just going to continue working. And guys, before you start any project, you want to make sure, I always really tell people, keep your area clean and stay organized before you begin. Because if you're unorganized before you begin, you've got clutter all over your counter, you're going to get frustrated during the middle of the wreath process, and you don't want to do that. This is where you're supposed to be creative and have fun, and you want to make sure that you do that and keep your area as clean as possible. Okay, continue to add. And guys, I've only used 1 glue stick on this whole project because I'm not, shoving the glue in there, because all that does is make a mess and it risks you burning yourself, and we don't want to do that, like I've already done 20 times here. Okay, we've got 2 more pieces of greenery, and we're going to add those. And guys, there's no wrong place to put the greenery. As you can see, we mainly have focal points on the bottom and the top, so I would stick a piece over here. But put it where you have the majority of your product, your materials, your flowers, stuff like that. So I'm going to add another one, I think, right down here.
Naomi Davis is asking, do you do anything with live flowers?
Hi, Naomi. No, ma'am, I don't. I don't use any live flowers. I've never actually tried to do live flowers. I've always worked for artificial for so long that I've just kind of fell in love with them, because live flowers, you can't bend because they'll snap in half, and you got to worry about water and stuff like this. And artificial flowers, if you buy a good quality flower, it looks realistic, and you get the same long-lasting effect as you would with live flowers. So thanks for your question. All right, guys, 1 more piece of greenery. Where should we put it? I'm thinking, let's see. And again, it's fun to just play with your greenery. I think right up here in the right-hand corner. So we're going to take a little bit more of our hot glue, and we're going to add it right up here at the top. All right, so we've added and completed our 3rd step, which is greenery. I'm going to have Dina zoom in, guys, and show you what we've done so far. So if you're just watching, we have now completed our wreath. We started with our 18-inch grapevine wreath. And as you can see, guys, these are pretty similar here. This is the one that we had to begin with, and then this is the one that we did. So all we did was took that kit that's available on our website, $69.99. Guys, that's really a great price. I mean, you will never find a wreath for that price on anywhere. So it's available on our website, but we took that wreath kit. We started with an 18-inch grapevine wreath, and we added our ribbon, which if you buy the kit, the bows are pre-tied in there. You get 2 bows. We added and secured the 2 bows on there. Then we went ahead and added our 4 stems of peonies flowers, the pink ones. That's 12 buds all together. Once we placed and positioned those buds on there, we hot glued them and secured them into the grapevine wreath. And then our final step that we did was we added our fern leather bush. And we, again, took that bush, we spread it apart, we clipped each individual piece off, and then we filled in the spaces that we had left in the wreath. So guys, that completes our spring wreath that we did today. And I'll remind you, all this stuff comes in that kit. So if you want to purchase those, the link is down below. It also comes with a little piece of paper in the kit, guys, that tells you the materials that you're getting. It kind of gives you 5 steps, 5 instructions. So if you don't have access to a computer or a phone or video while you're doing the wreath, this right here actually tells you, kind of step by step how to put this together if you've forgotten or if you need a refresher. And it gives you information about our website. And guys, make sure you go on there and sign up for our email updates, because if you haven't already, that is where we'll put information about new material coming up, about new videos, about sales in our store, and new product. All of that stuff you can find through our email updates, so you can do that through our website. Just go on there, check it out. They also send coupons on there. And honey, I love a coupon, so make sure you check that out on there as well. So again, this is what we've done today, and we have another video coming up on Friday. So make sure you join us this Friday, the 12th at 10 a.m. We're going to do Valentine's Day and spring bow tying. Even if you don't care anything about Valentine's or spring, if you just want to know how to tie a bow, people ask that all the time. We did a Christmas bow tying video, but now it's a different season, so I feel like we should do a different type of ribbon. And because, it's hard to think about bows sometimes without thinking about Christmas, so we're going to block that out. We're going to move on to something fresh and new. We're going to use a whole bunch of ribbons. I'm going to show you how to use different sizes, textures, materials, what you can do with those bows after you tie them. So we're not just going to tie them and throw them on the side of the counter. I'm going to show you where you can put those bows, whether it be on a wreath, a garland, an arrangement, anything like that. And I want to remind everybody, at all 5 of our locations, we have wonderful designers that do custom work. So if you have anything at home that you want to put together, but you just don't really know how to do it, come see us, and we will do custom work for you guys here at the store. We've got lots of beautiful new spring items coming out every day. We've got spring displays coming up. We've got lots of great product. We've got Farmhouse is really popular. That stuff's here as well. And actually, you guys want to go on a tour real quick?
Quick question.
We have a question.
Naomi's asking, what's the best way to store?
Hi, Naomi. Good question. Thank you so much. Just like with the garland, you can take a trash bag, a large, hefty black trash bag, insert that over the wreath, and then you can hang it in your attic or storage building or your closet. Or you can buy, someone mentioned, I was making a joke about the trash bag looking like a body bag, and she said you can actually go to a dry cleaners. They sell bags there with the zipper, so you can actually place that wreath in there, zip that up, and just put it on a coat hanger and hang that, again, like in your storage closet or anywhere like that. So let's go on a tour real quick, guys. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet, so let me show you what we got in the store that's new, because I want you to come in and see us. Don't trip Paul Dino, okay, honey? That would not be good. So guys, we've got lots of spring products that are coming every day in the store, and lots of arrangements. So look at some of these arrangements that we have here as well. We're going to do videos throughout the season that show you guys how to do wreaths, how to do garlands, how to do all kinds of stuff. And we've got beautiful arrangements. And look at this Farm Fresh box. It's got magnolia leaves. The usage of magnolia leaves are endless. You can do all kinds of stuff with them. I'm definitely going to have new material coming out with all of that as well. And these awesome bowls, guys, check these out. These are wood bowls that we got in. They're actually like a piece of wood, like off of a tree, and they're great for orchid arrangements. And so what we have done is just place a piece of styrofoam, covered it with some moss, and then added 2 orchid stems, and it makes a beautiful, easy arrangement that would be great on an entryway. You could stack some artificial books up. You could set this arrangement in an office on side of your desk. All of this stuff. And if you like one but you need it to be bigger, we do custom work. We can do all that stuff for you here as well. All right, let's see what else we've got going on today. Guys, here's another wreath that we have done. So this one right here we've used is a larger scale. So guys, check this one out first. This is like that wreath we did back there. I used 2 different kinds of ribbons besides that. I've used this lovely one with the bumblebees and this plaid black and white, which is really popular. And we added sunflower stems in that same leather greenery to make an easy, fun wreath. Again, this is 18 inches, so it's a great size for any spot in your home. Okay, now we have this one, which is on a much larger scale. It's got that same fern in it. I use these are brand new this season, these large blue cone hydrangeas and this awesome spring ribbon. And I also use a little bit of maidenhair fern to complete this wreath, and a bells of Ireland stem as well. So that's, something else you can do.
Vasadine, no, we're in Texas and Louisiana.
And guys, while I'm showing you all this stuff, if you got any questions about something you see on the video that we're doing, put your name, where you're watching from, and your question below, and we will answer it. All right, let's go over here and see what else we've got going on today.
Lee, we're in Longview, Texas.
All right, guys, we have got, this is another cute idea for spring or for a patio. If you've got a porch at your house, then we've got all this stuff. I mean, you can look at these chairs, you can sit in, all kinds of stuff. So these are awesome. This blue color is new this year. We've got lots of great patio pillows. We've got lots of, look at this awesome windmill. This is new. It actually spins, so that'd be great to go in your yard and your patio. We've got lots of designer wreaths that are incorporated with bird nests, with sticks and vines and lanterns. Guys, lanterns are awesome. Look, this is just a patio end table. All we did was embellish it and accessorize it with 2 lanterns, 2 different heights, with a little bird statue here, and then one of our gorgeous designer arrangements. Another item you can do is you can do like this little setup on each side of your patio furniture. So these are artificial stems, but you can do this with live flowers. So if you have some planters or some containers or pottery at home, put those 2 different sizes. As you can see here, this one's a little bit taller, different sizes of flowers. And we've got these awesome sconces here with some artificial candles in. We put a bird in one. And these birds that we have here are great for spring, and they're great for every day because they have 3 different choices. And you can actually put those there in a setting along with one of our lanterns. You could also put a little battery operated tea light in there as well. That way, as you transition your party or your evening or your day from day to night, you know, you can flick that tea light on and you'll be good to go. So again, those lanterns are awesome, guys, to really embellish and accessorize anything in your home. All right, let's move along over here. This is another way you can really do your patio furniture and, you know, decorate. So we've used our brown wicker patio furniture here. Look at this awesome, awesome artwork we have actually used to incorporate into our displays. We've got this beautiful one with flowers, and then we incorporated the colors that we use in the pillows and the arrangements and everything. And again, on our patio table, all we did to complete this look was we took 2 of our lanterns here as well. These are awesome. They have this awesome ironwork at the top, and they have a little hook so you're able to hang these as well. One of our little green topiaries, and then a succulent arrangement. Succulents are very popular, guys. And look at this window arrangement. This is actually a wood window. We sell these here individually. One of our very talented designers, she took it and she embellished it and incorporated all of these lovely spring wildflowers, and that really just helps tie this look in together. So again, this is great ways to see how you can, you know, display your patio furniture in your home. We've got lots of pillows. We've got a great style of patio furniture, all different sizes, shapes. These chairs right here actually swivel, so they turn back and forth. And these clusters of topiary trees are also a great way to finish out, you know, that space that's next to your chair and you don't know what to do with it. That works great as well. So this is one of my favorites, guys. This is kind of like our farmhouse look. And it's so great to see this stuff when it's not Christmas, because everybody just thinks of Ella sometimes as, oh, they've got great Christmas stuff, but we've got great everyday stuff too. And we've got all of this great merchandise. It's brand new for this season. Farmhouse is very popular. If you've seen Fixer Upper, can you believe Joanna's pregnant? You're the girl. But anyway, that's probably why she canceled her show. It's because she was pregnant, but she's not going to tell us that. But anyway, we've got these awesome animals here. They're great prices, $30 for this here. We've got the farmer's market sign. We've used our furniture. We've got this distressed furniture that we have here, and we've incorporated all of these materials on, and we've added these red containers here in these pictures to really bring in some color, because, you know, sometimes you get lost doing all of this silver and gray and you have really no color, which is fine, because then you can add any type of color that you want into the display. So we added some sunflowers at the top for some more color, and look at these cute freaking windmills. I love those. You just will never see anything as cool as that. And guys, we've got an old-fashioned stove here. If you have a stove at your house, even if you use it, you know, buy one of these pitchers, buy one of these, you know, our old cast iron skillets, or if you have these are great if you have a burglar come in, because you could really just kill them with it. But, you know, it's great also to decorate your home with. So if your great-grandmother had these and she passed them down to you, they're not just good for killing the intruders, but they're good for decorating your home as well. And we also took one of our trucks that we have here, and one of our designers took a piece of styrofoam and we added a little bit of flowers at the back of it to really, you know, enhance that. Isn't that cool? And you can do all this stuff at home too. So this is one of my super favorite looks. And we also have these awesome roosters. Look at this dude right here. That scared me to death. One day it was in the back and it was dark in there, and I walked in there, oh my god, I thought I was getting attacked. But anyway, this is awesome, and we've got lots of ceramic roosters as well, and lots of large clocks. So guys, these are just ideas you can take and you can use in your own home and incorporate home decor and move stuff around to achieve that look that you want. All right, let's go see what else we can find. Let's go this way, Dia. All right, so now, this is kind of like our shabby chic with some blue look over here. It's one of my favorites. It's real classy and pretty. This right here. Look how pretty this is, guys. We have got, look on this table, we have used these awesome candlesticks. These will be great for a centerpiece. They'd be great for a tablescape. We've got this great sign here. I can't read it because I'm on this side, but we've also got different sizes of vases. This is how you can really make a statement in your home. If you have an end table, if you got an entertainment center, if you got the side of your mantle or fireplace you don't know what to do with, take some vases, take 3 different heights, put them in a cluster of 3. It really makes a great finishing, spot in your home. We also took one of our beautiful canvas pictures. It's got magnolias on it, and we again incorporated throughout our room the same vases as well. And these right here are one of my favorite products. People see these and they just overlook them and like, oh my God, some more decorative balls. But I mean, they really add something to this room. It really gives it character, as well as a simple arrangement, guys. This is one of our vases that we have. Looks just like this by itself. All we did is took some sticks and a few of our wild white flowers and made a simple arrangement. And look at that little area right there. It's got those vases, it's got the 2 candlesticks, it's got a container, and that arrangement right there with that clock in the background really made a finish. I mean, it really finished off this area. And all of this furniture that we have here is 25% off. We just got a huge shipment, and it's gorgeous. I just bought a piece for my entryway at my home as well. So this would be a great thing. And again, we finished all this off by using those topiary trees that I showed you over there on the other side as well. All right, guys. So if you've got a lake house, send me an invite, okay? But if you got a lake house, we've got lake house stuff here as well. So we're still in the process of getting all of our merchandise in. It comes in daily, but check all this stuff out, guys. These are awesome. These decorative balls. We've got the wood ones and we've got the burlap ones. These are great for setting around your home in a bowl. You can set them in a basket, or you can put them on a plate. So, if you have a table setting, which I'll show you in a second, you can actually take decorative balls like this, whether they're wicker, burlap, green, and you can put them on your plates as like a centerpiece. So I'll show you how to do that. These are great. Ooh, wrong one. These are great for the lake though as well. We've got these awesome fish containers. These are cool to put arrangements in or just set by themselves to really enhance your look. And guys, go up there. I'm gonna have Dina show you that crane picture we've got. It's really cool. It's new as well. All of this stuff is new, and this is that blue furniture we just got in. This furniture is 25% off. It really looks awesome with this lake stuff. So again, and look, this is another piece. Check this out, guys. Another piece of that wood over there, that wood bowls that we have. We took some greenery and we took these little fish pigs with bobbers. How freaking cute! And guys, we have them here individually, so you can do them yourself if you want to. But these bowls are sold individually. All this stuff is individual. We just put an arrangement together so you can see what you could do with these bowls in different types of settings, whether it be lake house, farmhouse, or a seasonal area as well. And look, we stuck that arrangement right up here on the top of this this cabinet in a setting of 3, and it really finished off that whole look. So it's a great way to do that stuff, guys. All right, let's see what else we've got over here. We have got lots of great kitchenware as well, guys. So over here, we've got, if you have a hutch in your house and you don't know what to do with it, embellish it with lots of containers and vases and china and plates and all that stuff that you have. We took a hutch here, guys. We use these gorgeous white pitchers. All of the stuff is for sale individually. We've got these little salt and pepper shakers and these gorgeous green moss balls, and the small ones is how we kind of finished off this whole look. We've got the apples and the pears, everything that matches. It's a great way. And then of course we paired it off with some cotton. And guys, if you've got bookcases at home, oh my God, don't leave the top empty. Just take some simple greenery, just like we've done here, and finish it off. So at Christmas we had tons of garland all around here, and then when we took it off, it was like, oh my God, it's so naked and boring. So we took that greenery, there's some fern bushes, guys, threw those up there, they're 25% off, threw those up there on each side. We did it over here as well. This is another piece of that furniture, 25% off. This is awesome. It's got the mirrored front, and what I love, guys, I'm a secret pack rat. So all this storage in here, you can store all of your stuff for all of your seasons inside of there. Close this door up, and then people will come over and say, where'd you fit all that stuff? And you'll say, I have no idea. But it's really all underneath there as well. Okay, this is our glassware, guys. Hurricane glassware people have. They throw it in their attic because they don't know what to do with it. We took our simple luminaire candles, guys, stuck those in there. They're battery operated, no mess. Again, embellish this area with these balls, these gorgeous lamps in one arrangement. This is not something huge, extensive arrangement. It's one of our vases that matches this look. We took some greenery here as well, and we put that in the middle of our watercolor painting. Continued with our cotton. And then over here in this cabinet, it's got some different shelves. We use different size vases, okay? So we used the grouping of 3 in the larger areas. Then we went down here. Again, these little moss balls, we just really embellished everywhere. And then we have these canisters, which will be great for your bathroom. Put Q-tips in them, put cotton balls in them, put all of your stuff for your bathroom in those as well. And they work really well. And we actually just took some cotton pods and stuck them in there for decorative purposes, but you can definitely use those for your bathroom materials or your kitchen. You can put sweet and low in them. You can put, you know, tea packets, all of that type of stuff, and that's what I do at home as well. These are also new this season. They're great for a farmhouse look. They're great for something fresh and springy like this. They're blue and white. They kind of look old-fashioned. I really love these. So we've got a huge selection of those as well. And guys, look at this table. Can you get back there, Dina, so they can see this maybe? I don't know what the best way is. We took a ladder. I don't know if y'all can hear me. We took a ladder, and what we did is we just hung that ladder in the ceiling above our table. We made from scratch these 2 lights here with these old Edison bulbs. Oh my God, I'm gonna tear this down. These 2 Edison bulbs, and then we added a lot of our spring stems. So some of those stems, like we used on that wreath, they're 25 off. We found the ones that were long and drapey, and we used the colors of white, purple, and pink with a lot of these natural sticks. We put them back to back and used zip ties, and we tied them up here at the top and made a stunning table piece for our table. And then we hung cotton balls, moss balls, and lanterns all in the looks to match the stuff behind the table here. And then guys, look at the centerpiece. We took a tray, a metal tray, and instead of having a major arrangement because we've got all of this stuff hanging, we just took some of those balls that we embellished everything with and stuck them here on the table. And then check these plates out, guys. A set of 3 plates that we have here, 3 dishes. We use these same dishes for Christmas and for fall, so you know, don't think you got to go out for every season and buy a new set of freaking plates, because you don't have to. You can use the same one and just change out that centerpiece. So we've taken 3 of our plates, 3 different sizes, and layered them. And then for Christmas, we had a Christmas ornament here. For fall, we had a something fall. I think it was a scarecrow. And we use these same plates because white goes with everything. So now for spring, we're going to take these awesome little plates that say, this one says love, and it's in gold writing, and it's in white as well. And we're going to put that in there as the centerpiece. And we have different ones that say different things. See, that one over there says dream. And then we took some decorative cloth napkins, and we rolled those up. We put a little bit of a, a napkin ring on there. As you can see, we've got tons of napkin rings, and we kind of laid that beside there as well. So this is a great way to, you know, bring in something new and fresh for the spring season. And this color as well is really good because, you know, everyone always comes in and they say, Christmas is over and I'm not really ready for spring. Well, this display here is not really something that's just screaming like, oh my God, happy Easter, happy spring. This is something that you could use to carry you through until you're ready to really put that pop of color in your home for the next holiday. So that's why we've used the neutrals, like the grays and the whites and the cotton and these white plates. And guys, as spring approaches and Easter approaches, I'm going to change this and I'm going to keep you updated. We'll probably do a video so you can see how we do it, but we'll just take out this centerpiece, this plate, and we're going to change it out to something Easter. So we'll put a bunny in there or a Valentine's heart or something like that. Actually, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to let Dina scan over this and I'm going to grab something and show you what we can do. Alright guys, check this out. I just saw these. We got these cute Valentine's hearts in. Be mine! Anyway, so, you know, I think it's for a card holder, but we didn't put no card on there. So, you know, rearrange your plates. Take this top 2 plates off and look at that. Oh my God, an easy Valentine's centerpiece for your plates. And I have lots of plates in storage at my house because I don't ever know when I'm going to layer them, you know, like 1, 2, 3, or 4. So look, we took this, you know, here's a comparison right here I'm going to have her show you. We took this for spring, and say Valentine's was approaching, we took the top 2 layers off and we added this heart. And these hearts come in different colors. They have them in pink, we have them in blue and green, and you can use that for the Valentine's season. And then after Valentine's, take this off, put your plates back, and then if Easter comes, take those off again, and then add you a bunny or something like that. So we will definitely do an Easter centerpiece because I'm obsessed with Easter, and we'll show that to you soon. All right, let's go see another tablescape, guys. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out with us, guys. I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, and I love to show you all the new products that we have and what you can do with the products. And as we're walking through here, all of this furniture is what I've been talking about. 25% off. We've got all different varieties and sizes. We've got dressers, we've got china hutches, we've got everything. Look at these blue ones over here. These are awesome. All of this blue furniture, guys, 25% off as well. And see, we've just embellished each piece with a piece of artwork and then an arrangement on each one, which you could easily do at your home. And show them this gray one. This is one of my favorites, guys. This gray rounded hutch over here. I freaking love it. It's got the glass in it. You can open this up. So you can actually leave the doors open like this at your home. It's got 2 drawers at the bottom, so you could display your china in here, and then you can store it in the bottom. Or you can use it for decorative purposes. Like right here, we're going to put this little heart, and it just goes really well in here. Add a little bit of that greenery, add a little bit of those green moss balls for, you know, decoration. And this is one of my favorite pieces that we have, and it's 25% off. All right, we're gonna.
Did you see the corner piece we got in?
Yes, I love it. So great pieces, guys. Now I'm going to show you another tablescape that you can do. All right, so this piece, guys, is more of a spring tablescape. So if you saw the other one, then you saw we stuck with the neutrals and the whites, and that was something that would really take you from right after Christmas to the spring season. Now this one, I'm going to have Dina kind of stand back and show you. We have done just the most too, okay, the absolute most. We took a wood ladder, an old crappy wood ladder that we had, so if you've got one in the garage that you're ready to give to Goodwill or something, keep it. Have your husband hang it up over your table or over some type of something that you want to use it. And we took our floral stems 25% off, and we left the stem long, and we just alternated them. I'll actually show you how I did it. So, these are our floral stems, guys, and I took 2 of these and I put them back to back just like this. I left the stems long because it kind of looks like branches, and I held them together in the middle. And what I did is I used different layers of different flowers. So I used greenery, I used some pink flowers here, and what I did is I just took 2 stems, I laid them back to back. I did the greenery the same way, I layered them on top, and then the other one, I used a zip tie, and I held it in the middle like this, and I zip tied it to the table. And I mean, it took 5 seconds, and it made this awesome, awesome setting and awesome starting point for the table. I did this first, and then I worked my way down to the table and incorporated from there. So guys, we also, on this table piece, here's another way you can do for your plates. We have 2 plates on this one, 2 different ones. We've got that beautiful one with the finish around it, and then we took this one in the middle. And then we took our green ball. This one's a little bit different. This is an awesome texture. We put that in the middle, and look, that was our centerpiece. In this table piece, we have this gorgeous chandelier that we were actually going to throw away because it was broken. The things broke off of it, but it looks so rustic and so pretty for spring, so we kept it. And we hung it from the ladder as the light fixture. And if you already have a chandelier above your table, problem solved. Just put the ladder, above the chandelier, and then the chandelier's already there. And then we added those balls that we embellished this with at different heights, hung them from the ladder, along with some candle holders here as well. And we added these topiaries, some of our luminaire candles, as you can see right there. And then this one, we really wanted to go over the top because I wanted it to be like, oh my God, happy spring, And so we incorporated the same colors that we used in the ladder in the table piece. And we just made a stunning arrangement in one of these brown urns. And this will take you all the way through until the late summer. So, I mean, you really can't beat this. And even though we use bright spring colors here, you can still add and subtract things every single day to really help your home's decor come along. And if you like to decorate for seasonal purposes like I do, I'm a seasonal freak. So, you know, whether it's Valentine's Day or Easter or spring, I am constantly like changing stuff from the table. I mean, I'll do mine one day, somebody will come in and say, didn't you just have that different? So, you know, I like to change it up and have fun. And especially if you watch TV like me, you see stuff on TV or on Pinterest, and you're constantly getting new ideas and inspiration. And I hope that's what we're bringing to you guys today as well. We also have lots of Texas decor. So let's move along over here. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Again, while you're watching, put your name where you're watching from below. Share any photos that you have that you're going to do. This is more of our Texas look here. So check these out, guys. These are awesome little arrows. And these will be great. I don't know if you could do this, but you could probably shove the paper towels over this and make it a paper towel holder. That'd be cool. And look at these, guys. These, woo, this is heavy. These containers that we have are like logs. Okay, and it's $10 for the container by itself. And then we took succulents and we made a stunning arrangement. It's a low arrangement. And look, it looks perfect right there. It finishes off this little setting that we have here as well. We also added some raw cotton stems as well, stuck those to it. And these are awesome as well. These are new, these are decorative bowls. I'm gonna do a video on how you can make an easy, stunning arrangement using one of these bowls here. You can just fill it full of decorative balls, you can put greenery in it, you can do arrangements. You can actually make arrangements with no glue, no mess, because you don't want to damage the bowl. And I'm gonna show you how to do that on a video in the future, so stay tuned and make sure you sign up for our emails because all that stuff's gonna be posted on there as well. We've got that, and then guys, look, we've got these awesome artwork, and we've got the skull heads, everything you need for that Texas decor. So if you're a Texas person, you really like to get that rustic theme in your home, all of this stuff. Again, we took a container, we added cotton, we added sunflowers, we added a burlap bow, made an awesome arrangement on there as well. And we have one of these bowls here. It doesn't even have anything in it, but look how cool it looks by itself next to those cactus. And we did a grouping of 3. We did 2, one that's higher, medium, and then we did a different one that had some color. This is the green one. We stuck it right there as well with a lamp on the end. It really finished off this table. So these are just great ideas. And look at the inside of this hutch. So if you have a hutch at home, you don't know what to do, we just took the existing decor. So if your home and if your house is Texas, take your Texas decor that you have left over. You might have to incorporate a few new things and fill up your hutch. Of course, these 2 girls here in this picture frame don't work here, or live here. But at your home, you can put family pictures in these picture frames and fill them up inside the hutch as well. And also, put anything you don't want people messing with or you don't want to risk getting it broken, put that inside of the hutch as well, and that will really make it safe, and you can actually have it on display at the same time. So this is a great thing as well. What else could I show you guys? Let's see.
Easter?
Oh, we have to, oh my God, Easter. How did I forget? Y'all can look at this. We got lots of great Easter stuff this year. Show them this first. Guys, I'm so excited because I love Christmas, but at the same time, I'm ready for it to go. All of this is new material. This kind of looks like Mackenzie Child because it's got the black and white checkered on the sides, and it all corresponds and matches with each other. This will be, oh my God, a cute, cute, cute room, bathroom, tablescape, kitchen. Definitely. So we're going to do something with this. We've got these 3 different signs that you can put in a hutch or in a container or built-ins if you've got built-ins in your house. These plaques. And look at these, guys. These pictures are so freaking cute. They've got the black and white checker to incorporate with this. The Farm Fresh. They're double-sided. Makes a great arrangement as well. And we also have little buckets. So all of this stuff corresponds with each other. It'd be great for your home. Really inexpensive. And all of our garden decor is 25% off. All right, now let's go check out Easter if I don't get sidetracked with anything else.
Website.
Do what?
Can you do the website again?
For the wreath kit?
Just.
Oh, our website, guys, is www.ellishomeandgarden.com, and it's spelt out, so A-N-D. And you can find information about stuff on there, all kinds. Okay, here's my favorite. I can't believe I forgot about this. Easter. Look at these freaking bunnies up here, okay? I've got these all over my house. This one right here, it's got his legs crossed like he's laying down. We've got him standing up with this little thing. And these are so natural and pretty. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I've got to do a table piece. Oh my God, that's soft. I've got to do a table piece with these and show you guys what you can do with these rabbits. And look, these are sitting up. Then we've got more traditional here. We've got shelf sitters with little wooden legs. We've got these smaller ones and these larger ones here. As we make our way down, we've got lots of great natural wood ones as well. These will make a great, you could buy a huge lantern and put that inside your lantern and it would be really cool. We've also got these up here that stand. Oh my God, look at these pillows. How cute are these freaking pillows? Put them on your furniture around your house. Carry out that Easter theme throughout. These pillows are not bad, guys. $14.99, and then actually you take 25% off of our Easter decor, which is an everyday price. How much will that be? Like 10 bucks?
12, 11, 12.
Like 11 or 12 bucks, guys. Really, God, these are so cute. And look, you can actually put them together in a setting. So again, these are 25% off. And we have signs and plaques that match the pillows. So look at this little section of plaques, all in the blue and in the orange, and they all match those pillows. So it's a great thing to put. Oh my God, look at these little plaques. These are so cute to go in the office, on the side of your desk. And guys, you can actually put them on the wall, you know, stagger them on the wall. So I love those. And look at the big, show them the big bunnies. Guys, look at these. Mr. and Mrs. Roger Rabbit, okay? These are so freaking cute. These huge bunnies are like, what, 6 foot tall, just about, with their ears up. And I have tons of these at home. I buy them every year. I've got like 6. I don't know why I need that many because I feel like I need a family. But they have little chalkboards, so you can personalize a greeting at your door and they will greet your guests. So we've got that one over there. We've got the girl over here. And guys, look what you can do with one of those freaking bunnies. You can stick it in there and make an arrangement. How cute is that? I hadn't even seen that until now. We just took a not a wood. This is a metal container. And then we added some greenery, some flowers, and a piece of that spring ribbon and stuck one of those bunnies in there. And that is freaking cute. I think I'm gonna buy this. I gotta have it. Anyway, y'all, I told you I have a shopping problem. And come look over here, look at the other one we have. Show them how they can do their entryway here. This is like an entryway table, guys. Again, we took 2 of our lanterns, different heights. We added one of our standing bunnies. Oh my God, and stuck that arrangement there. That is so cute.
How much were these bunnies?
The big ones? What was their name?
The standing bunnies.
The standing bunnies are $149 and 25% off. I would tell you how much that is, but y'all know I'm horrible at math. Who asked the question?
Amy.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for your question. These are really super cute. I love them. If I didn't already have 400 at my house of these large ones, I would buy them. But I'm telling you, I've got to stop shopping. I get carried away. And look at these awesome ones here. I look at them. They're about to hold hands and kiss. About to get rated R up in here. But these are new as well. They're shelf sitters. These are made out of like a concrete material. And look how precious those are. Hope I don't break them. And all we did to finish this look off, add some of our dogwood photos, a couple of those lanterns. And guys, these lanterns are awesome, these wide ones, because they open up. And you can stick something in there. You can put a little foliage at the bottom and put a bunny. And then you have an easy setting for your home. So those work really great as well. And all of our Easter stuff is 25% off. And this furniture is more of that furniture that I was telling you about. Also, it's 25% off as well. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. And
Morgan says you have plenty.
Morgan, nobody asked you. My sister's on there, guys, telling me I have too many bunnies and plenty. I'm just good. What's a few more gonna hurt? And guys, glassware, if you've got glassware, now's the time to put that glassware out because you can incorporate that with all of your spring decor. So as you can see, we've taken glass vases here, these hurricane glasses with these awesome antler feet on them. And we also took a tall, slender one over here, and we like to leave them blank because you can really see the glass in them, but you don't have to do that. So that's a great item.
Do we have bird nests?
Who asked?
Dale Blackard.
Hi Dale, thanks for your question. We don't have bird nests yet, but we get tons and tons for the spring season. So stay tuned, and as soon as we get a bird nest, Danielle, is that her name?
Dale.
Dale. Danielle. As soon as we get those, I will put those on. I will, say something about them so you will know. All right, guys, I'm going to show you a couple more things, and then I'm going to say goodbye. I want to remind everybody, we've got Christmas stuff still here, 75% off. Use that not just for Christmas, but use it for Mardi Gras, guys. Use it for Valentine's. Use it for 4th of July. We've got red stuff. We've got lots and lots and lots. All right, I'm going to show you what kind of beer containers that we have. Oh, and this is just a mess. Guys, we have these awesome sconces. Okay, these are great to put on each side of your entryway or each side of your mirror in your home. And I'm actually going to take you over and show you what you can do with these sconces. I love these because you can add just greenery in them, and for an everyday arrangement, you can make a seasonal arrangement in them. And they're inexpensive. They're $19.99. They're actually ceramic and they're heavy duty. And these would be great to put in your home, really anywhere. So I'm going to show you how we kind of display them here at the store before we say goodbye.
Becky, we have several crosses.
Oh, Becky, oh my God, girl, we got a whole aisle. If you'll stay tuned, I'll take you over there in a minute and show you.
Maureen, we're in Longview, Texas.
All right, guys, so here's these sconces. We took them and we put them on each side of this mirror here. We added this look off here with a few of our canisters in the green. And the reason we use the green is because we incorporated the green in our flower arrangement and our vases. So this is something you can do with these sconces here. We just use that stunning mirror that we use all season long. Usually, if you've watched my videos and you've seen our pictures on our Facebook page, I hang seasonal wreaths on top of the actual mirror. So I've hung a fall wreath up there, a Christmas wreath. And so I wanted to do something different for the spring season. So I actually took off the seasonal wreath, put an arrangement, and we use these sconces to go on each side of the mirror this time. We also added in our chairs just some green patio pillows, and they added that green touch as well. And then we have just a beautiful fireplace screen. And guys, I want to remind you, we have tons of fireplace screens right now this time of year. And now that it's getting cold outside, it is the time to get that. So if you have any questions about anything you've seen, anything you want me to show you in the store, I'm going to go show whoever asked about the crosses. I'm going to show you the crosses. Put those down below where you're watching from. All right, all of our Mardi Gras guys, 25 to 50% off. Come in and pick that up. We have a Mardi Gras mantle video we did last week. Check it out on our Facebook page. And we're going to go through the crosses before I say goodbye. I had such a good time today. I'm glad everybody stayed around and watched our wreath demonstration video. Again, those kits are available on our website. Rebecca put the link below. And our website, for anyone who's wondering, is ellishomeandgarden.com. Make sure you subscribe to our email list because, guys, we'll put anything about new sales material on that list. All right, so whoever asked about the crosses.
Becky and Michelle.
Hi, Becky and Michelle. Thanks for watching, girls. We've got this whole aisle full of crosses. We've got some that are natural with burlap and chevron. These could be used in a baby wreath. And then, as you can see, all different sizes and colors. All different ones. We even have these awesome plaques, guys. So these are not your traditional cross, but they have crosses on them with a little saying on them. We have scriptures, all kinds of stuff that can be used to decorate in your home. And if you'll turn around on the opposite side, we've actually got a huge selection of fleur-de-lis stuff. If you live in New Orleans or Louisiana or Bossier, come in and see us. We have 5 locations, but our Longview store, even we've got tons of fleur-de-lis stuff here as well. Look how cute these are. Guys, these are little canisters, not canisters, like a drink things you can put on your bar if you're having a party. You know, turn that on. You can make some sangria or some margaritas, put that in there. It'd be great for your party. All right, guys, well, I want to thank you for watching today. I've had such a great time. We did our spring decorating video at the beginning today, our wreath. If you missed that, you know, after this video is over, it'll be posted on our Facebook page. Rewind it, fast forward as many times as you want. Grab a girlfriend, grab your husband, grab anybody. Make that wreath. We have kits available on our website. They're limited only, guys, so check us out on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. Click on the departments tab and then click on Designs by Ellis. That will bring you to the page where you need to purchase that wreath. There's $69.99 for the kit. That includes shipping. You're just going to pay tax on top of that. And again, it doesn't matter if you live in New Orleans or in Longview, it's going to be the same shipping cost. So definitely check that out. If you complete the wreath or any other designs, guys, that you get helpful tips from our videos, even if it's just home decor, please tag us in your photos on Instagram and on Facebook and send us in a message if you need to, and we will do our best to post those so everybody can see what you've done and they can get inspired as well. So thank you for watching, guys. Remember, this Friday, January 12th, 10 a.m., we're doing a spring and Valentine's bow tying video. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have lots of helpful tips on there, and we're going to have lots of fun. So join us then. So I hope everybody has a great day.